Hello, Vicarious Mercenaries, Proxy Ninjas, and of course our EMP shock troops at home and abroad. Welcome to the Rec Room. Hope everybody's doing well for a Monday. Typically the least favorite day of the week, but hopefully we can send it out with a bang by doing some virtual destruction as a distraction. I don't say that 5 times fast, but yeah, anyway. It's still a Monday, so things might get messed up. We'll find out. If you're new to the Rec Room, this is the coolest corner of the internet where you get the rundown on what's going on here with Enforcer Media Productions, whether that be project updates or creative insights, and you get the breakdown on what makes our favorite franchises tick in the form of commentary and the long-running video game deep dives. That is, of course, until we have the interest at a greater level for the franchise we're building from scratch, which, as you can see, there's the Firewall Protocol. So we're working on various similar action kind of content. And the first entry there, Ascendant Chaos, is available over on Amazon in Kindle and hardcover format and Kindle Unlimited. I didn't think to, mention that over the last couple of years, but it is available for that as well. So essentially here, the Hyperstream is our marketing arm. We're just looking to make connections with those of you who have similar interests, so, audience and participants wanted. But in the meantime, we're just doing our thing with things that have inspired the creative process over the last couple decades. Hard to believe it's been that long, but yeah, so we're just doing some pop culture stuff, preferably things that are a little bit more common in interest and divisive. So we kind of stray away from politics. Once in a while, poke the bear, but I try not to do that too often. So anyway, glad to have you. I know you have a lot to pick from, and currently we're broadcasting from Odysee, Twitch, and YouTube, not YouTube. But yeah, feel free to lurk, comment, chat at your leisure. I'll do my best to keep up with everything, barring any technical difficulties, which have been known to happen, especially the occasional disconnect. And speaking of which, Odysee has fixed something in its back end, so I greatly appreciate the last couple times we've had a disconnect. Odysee has had one solid continuous file, minus the portion of frames that were dropped, which is actually great because I've had to rely upon Twitch. Following that, usually Twitch is multiple pieces, and then following that, rely on YouTube, which may have a continuous file, but the quality sucks. So we do our best to keep up with all the hurdles that get in our way. So let's talk community and stuff first. So number wise, so it looks like unfortunately YouTube wants to join Twitch for the month and start negative, but it's okay. We won't hold it against you for too long. Because on the flip side, at least, Odysee, thank you for the new follow. Glad to have somebody new over there as well. And that means we are one away from hitting 100, hit that triple digits over there. So I'd say, who wants to be the lucky person, but at the same time, I mean, not to discredit everybody who's been with us thus far from the beginning. You get the same great quality no matter what, regardless of when you join. um, so yeah, I think I appreciate everybody's been hanging out with us. Hard to believe we're coming up on 3 years here in a few weeks. Not that there's really going to be any kind of confetti throwing or anything, but it's a milestone to keep at something when it's an uphill climb. So we'll continue doing that, barring any other challenges and distractions. As far as project stuff, as mentioned over the last couple of weeks, there's going to be a shift in my workload and my workflow. So things are going to get rearranged. The challenge is I don't start that formal process until first week of March. Then after I get in the swing of things, we'll see how I get back in the groove with getting book 2 in the Firewall Protocol finished up. But in the meantime, I'm trying to get some other creative things done. So thankfully, by this weekend, I got the print load I wanted done. That was like one short. I was going to try for 6. I got 5, so got pretty close. The thing is, the last one I want to do wasn't even close to finished yet, versus I had some partials, which were much easier to get done. Not easier. I mean, some of them still took several days at a time, but I'll do my best to try to get you a teaser this week. But those will hopefully be available, barring shipping issues or printer issues, by our first show for the year, which will be the Roseville High School spring band fundraiser. I don't know. They've got so many different names, but essentially it's Roseville High School. That'll be February 28th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's on a Saturday, so if you happen to be in the neighborhood or passing through, feel free to swing by. So also still have usual Ascendant Chaos with signed copies available, along with some other Aladdin 3477 stuff. And then project-wise, just trying to get a couple things with the last potential 3 weeks I have, get some massive back burner projects done. I've actually gotten 1 or 2 back burner projects done over the last, few months, which feels great because they're no longer hanging over my head. And one of the ones I want to do is there's a very complicated, at least from a model and a texture standpoint, character, which I've done in the past, but I was working with video game resources. But I want to get away from doing that, of course. So trying to rebuild some textures and stuff from scratch, even using references, is quite laborious and has been sitting on the back burner for a very, very, very long time. So I've actually started on that a couple days ago, and I'm hoping maybe even this week, if I have even next week to continue working on polish, that's a good thing. But working on something from Halo. But that's kind of it for that. So yes, sometimes Mondays are kind of the info dump night. I did forget some of the pop culture stuff I want to talk about last week, but thankfully I kind of remembered tonight. So there's a couple games on the horizon that might be of interest. Hard to say. One which I was really kind of surprised that there's yet another, Starship Trooper game coming out. Now this time it looks like it's very bombastic FPS, a little bit more. It's not fully retro, but retro inspired in the sense that it's got a little bit more of the pixelated graphics, in the era of Doom and Duke Nukem. But what I find interesting is how Starship Troopers is something that just has never really expanded beyond it. Its surface level thing of the movie from the '90s. For me, I saw that movie before I should have. And my grandfather took me to see it. And I don't know how old I was, if I was like 14 or 15, but clearly that's an R-rated movie and ahead of what I should have seen. But of course, I remember it. And I've seen it multiple times over the years since. And it's not like a franchise I either love or hate. It's just goofy, it's campy, and yet there's still some classic nature to it. And I kind of understand how it's got a bit of a cult following. And what really surprised me that here we are, couple decades later, they start producing anime or CG animated things that kind of continue the story. So it makes me wonder if Japan, of all places, has had more of a fascination with it perhaps in our Western culture here, because I actually own both of the follow-ups on Blu-ray, and some of the animation is pretty cool. Some of it's kind of goofy, but still an interesting continuation that it is just a franchise that some of the people originally attached. I think, Casper Van Dien, I think he even was brought back to do voice acting in the second or third one. I don't remember which, but that was kind of interesting that you still have people attached to that property. So I know there's been other genres for the franchise in terms of gaming, and whether it's been RTS or whatever, apparently nothing else has been either of interest or it's been PC only. So maybe I've just never had the opportunity to dive into it. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. At least it's something to talk about for a bit. Also, what's kind of interesting is there's a John Wick video game coming out. A friend and I were discussing the trailer, and it's hard to say what's going on with the John Wick franchise because it's, in a way, I don't know if they jumped the shark or what, because John Wick 4 was pretty conclusive, in story and capacity, because it's starting to reach okay, here we go again. It's kind of reaching the exhaustion point of all the stuff it was doing. Not to say that the franchise couldn't be expanded, but I'm really looking to see the franchise expanded with like a new character like Donnie Yen. I did not go see Ballerina though, because to me it felt like Ballerina 1 has still a little too much Hollywood agenda in it, and it seemed like it was trying to promise more John Wick in it than there probably really was. So I think the franchise has got a bit of an identity crisis going on. So now that there's a game with essentially probably Keanu Reeves, either as motion capture or voice acting, it's clearly got to be at a different stage of his career. And I should obviously spoil what's going on if you have not watched the movies, but it's kind of like a lot more of the same though. And some of the animation was actually terrible, even in the trailer. I mean, we're talking like George Lucas choreography kind of terrible. So I don't know. I'm kind of wait and see on that one. Now, here's another thing that I find potentially dangerous is that I was shocked to see that Koei Tecmo out of nowhere announced that they're going to be doing a modern console version of Dead or Alive 6 and then give it the subtitle Last Round. I lost about 5 years of my life to getting involved with like modding and consuming content from DOA 5, and I thought that was like a full game by the time they were done with that. And when they released DOA 6, it's like, it was but a skeleton of its former form, and then it was dealing with the identity crisis of Western agenda values that I don't think it could stand under the weight. And then Koei Tecmo kind of branched DOA into this essentially substance-less fan service titles that were mostly on the PC and no gameplay whatsoever. So it's kind of like I didn't know what the franchise was going to do anymore. I mean, we got Ninja Gaiden last year, but I wasn't sure what was going on with DOA. So they're promising that this is going to have, a lot of the DLC, but they're going to continue with new content. I don't know how that's going to work because that got pretty pricey with DOA 5. And then on top of that, there's going to be a new title. Now, I'm guessing it's going to be another fighting game, but it's coming up on the 30th anniversary of DOA, and man, I've got stories going back to the mid-90s on that title, even though I wasn't as obsessive about it as I was like MK back in that era, but it eventually replaced MK in terms of, my favorite fighting franchise for quite some time. So we got some things to track on the horizon, which is good. So it's good to see a couple things to start looking at. But there's not much else beyond that. It's usually a scramble to try to find anything. So yeah, we'll carry on. So what else I got here? So I think we're ready to get going on MechWarrior 5 here. So we are, of course, in Season 2. This is episode 22, which is called Lineup Change. So right now, we are in the middle or potentially the tail end of the Rise of Rasalhague DLC. So some of this is mostly familiar. We will, eventually in the timeline, be getting into some blind content, but even though this is our second live playthrough, I've done a couple partial playthroughs previously. I'm kind of trying to get to that newer content as efficiently as possible, but of course it's still taking some time. And what else was I going to say about it? So I'm also trying to keep track on the calendar, but we finished one section via Goonsburg last week. We've raked in quite a bit of cash, but the reason for the title lineup change is because we're getting handed off to another group and who's going to manage the campaign, and we also don't have enough time to repair all of our mechs. So we're probably going to be sending in the B team here, the second string, so it could get a little interesting. I don't think it'll get too dicey, especially since we finished the major boss section without having any redos. But hey, maybe that could change. Maybe we'll have more difficulty in this section than we did the prior one. Anything goes when it comes to live streaming and glitches and technology. Because I've been working on some other stuff, I have not gotten back to my render for this yet. So infinite projects and so little time. Alright, I did get us a save last time before we exited. Heat bloom and fire with lightning sparks. Okay. See, we still can't see the map. We're making a little progress on some of the jobs. What I like, though, is we got 83 million in the bankroll. Granted, some of that's going to be for repairs, but it's nice to have that floating around. What I don't like is that our quarterly payment is up to 2.3 million, but we're roaming around with a couple extra mechs because these are damaged. I mean, we're getting up into the 360 to the 400 range, so they're throwing some maximum scale missions at us where you can roll out with 400-ton mechs. The problem is we don't have 400-ton mechs. We only have 100-ton mechs, forcing us to roll out with 70s and 80s. I think the Victor here is one of our top ones. We do finally have a Cyclops at a 90, but yeah, we are not stocked with the most dense. So we got an 85 in the form of the Stalker. So we're probably rolling out with the junk. Now this thing here, I got to get this stuff replaced here. So I think I finally have a couple of these. I do. I pulled them off something else, or we salvaged something. Okay, so the machine gun ammo is fine. It's for 4 days, so the good thing is that will then be repaired by the time we get moving. I dare not push the envelope. Yeah, 6 days actually, because our mission is going to be in 7. Good thing I remembered to do that. Good thing is we'll get some of our pilots back. Yeah, so we'll have that done right before the mission starts. Before we take off, let's make sure there's not anything I want to buy. So we're still waiting on that, what? LRM20, not AC20. Man, there's multiple levels of the AMS here. That's interesting. We got the money. Buy them all. Never know when those are going to break. Level... Man, that's insane. There's 12 level 5. I'm an idiot. I just sold. It's a Monday. It is a Monday. I can't believe I just did that. I was... I'm so stupid. I was going to say, that was an awful lot to see hanging around in a store. We never see that many level 5s. It's because it's our inventory. Oh, my goodness. Welcome to Monday, folks. In space, no one can hear you waste your money. Unless you tell everybody. Okay, so let me make sure I get the Battlemaster fixed. Yikes. Need one of those kind of days. Okay, level 2 machine gun. Level 2 machine gun. So you got some 3s. Actually, you know what? With them being level 3s, we got a lot of redundance on the 3s. You know what? We're switching to 3s. At least it's not like the Warhammer, which gets wrecked every other mission. Okay, so now let's look at equipment and look at the equipment for sale. So that's just an expensive AC-20. So yeah, so the store only has level 4 flamers, unlike our inventory. Man, it's a level 5. We need level 4. That's goofy. Low-level machine guns, high-level PPCs. Nothing. I mean, we could buy an Atlas. We could buy a Highlander here, but I'd rather save the money until I absolutely have to do that for stuff that's just going to get cold storaged after the fact. Okay, so we're almost ready to get our crew back. Let's check the Cantina before we go. Collect 2 dervishes. We've hardly seen any. Not likely. Kill 3 chargers. Also not likely. And one of these also not likely. So there's nothing we're going to take from that Cantina. So here we go. Mission briefing. He's probably going to hand us over. Yeah, thanks to Planetfall. 0 casualties, and we've linked up with the 1st Cavalieri. So we're going to end up working for them this time instead of Christian Man's daughter. So we need to move. Alex who? Alexander Karita, primary target for the operation. An unseen mech. Well, it's probably the one they're going to give us once we finish the things. Oh, apparently a heavily modified charger. Mech-sized sword. Okay, so, yeah, this did come out after the Call to Arms DLC, so I guess it makes sense that the melee stuff would be more in play here. Alright, continue. Radstadt Part 2. I guess we are still working for him, then. Maybe we link up with the other guys in the process. Okay, so damage coverage. We're not going too crazy here. We want lots of salvage. Especially if we fight higher end stuff. And then how much cash can we get for another 4? So that's 4 million and 24 points of salvage. That might get us a mech and hopefully some high-end lasers and machine guns. Alright, Grasshopper work order not going to be complete. Yes, we know that. So let's get the Battle Master in here. Okay. This guy, so he's got the catapults being worked on. He's a laser guy. That's got lasers. He can have that. So that's an 85. We maybe give her the 90. She's maxed out, so it doesn't really matter. She will not recover. Just read half of it. Will not recover before a mission starts. So that's a firebug. I don't know what. Oh man, we'd have to give her like a little fire starter, but I don't have any extras. Okay, we gotta take somebody else with us. So I guess this guy's probably next strongest. Bugs Bunny. What do I want to give him? Something that he's not gonna trash, but will still survive in. Keep the hunchback. Okay, so let's do this. We're still gonna be 80 points under. But I don't know what else. Oh, is this? I can give him that. It's got some lasers and stuff. What's he strongest in? Ballistics? How about this then? That's got an AC-10 level 3 on it. Let's give him that. Okay. Can't say it's a great plan, but we're going to try it. Mech-Warrior Lance is being refit. Wait 7 days to mission start. Yes, that is correct. Because I would like my machine guns, please. And of course, all the pilots are done, so I guess I could have forwarded the clock. Change the, Oh, you know what? It may let me still. Oh, no, it won't. Not now. Okay. Well, hold on. I wonder... Training complete. So, Captain Crisp, evasion went up. By 1, that's it. Didn't get a whole lot out of that. Captain Ray went up for evasion. Junior Ding Dong here went up for evasion, ballistic, and energy. Still got survivor and generative, so no change there in the stats. So now that that happened, though, let's see if... they're still not available, so I'm not going to worry about that anyway. Let's do this. So we gotta go find the sword mallet, a sword mech. Locate the Ronin, read a secondary, reach the primary. And by secondary, you mean primary to secondary. Because we do the optional stuff. Unless it creates major headaches, in which case we don't do the extra stuff. Nice scenic planet. Ooh, sunset.
The combined might of the Kung's army and Conrad Kurita's DCMS have decimated Marcus Kurita's Ronin. Marcus's son Alexander is the final senior officer of the Ronin that has eluded capture. And now, he has found one of House Kurita's hidden military stockpiles thought lost during the Fourth Succession War. Alexander believes that his father was acting on behalf of Coordinator Takashi Kurita to keep Rasalhague under Combine rule. If he's allowed to resupply his battered forces, Alexander could wage a guerrilla war with the Republic for years while sowing support within the Combine for the Ronin's cause.
Yeah, we don't want that.
We cannot allow this to happen. The 1st Cavalry have tracked and confirmed Alexander's presence among the Ronin at the marked location. Our primary objective is to clear the facility of all Ronin forces and bring Alexander Kurita into custody. Good hunting, everyone. It's time to end this.
No, yeah, then we'll put some on a cliff and give them the high ground here.
New target, catapult.
Oh, of course you're over there. Oh, I got King Crab right underneath me. That's delightful. Ooh, hi.
New target, King Crab.
He's got a big laser. He shot me in the leg. Ooh, did I get him from back there? I still got this little guy. Oh, he's still down there. Got him in the air. Maybe not. Let's go around and say hello.
New target, spider.
Just blasted that mech in half.
Alright, they got that one. Still got one more sitting over there. It's kind of nasty when they give them the high ground. A little strategic deployment. Oh, am I going to go down? I don't have jump jets. But he's still over there. Survey says... I don't see him. Where's that turret?
Target acquired.
Okay, that's a long shot.
destroyed.
Ooh, that hostile's a smoking carcass.
So is this the armory, or is this... No, it's not. It could be, but it's not. One of my mechs is still sitting in the back. That's fantastic. Alright. Listen here, turret.
Target acquired.
That target's a heap.
New target javelin.
Won't be a target for long. They're coming this way.
Mech down! Mech down!
Okay, don't get so dramatic. Oh, from up top? Really?
Target acquired.
Banshee. Hey, I'm not the only one here. You can pick on everybody equally.
Target destroyed.
Really? That's a little unconvincing.
Target destroyed.
Crit warnings, he says.
New target trebuchet.
Behind the rocks. Alright, yes, let's not use the lasers and the PPC simultaneously. Let's not go back to pilot school.
Savage, Commander. Right in the head.
Savage, she says. 6 lasers to the dome ought to do it. Is that the armory? See, we got 2 different points. Of course, my mech is still sitting in the back, stuck on some terrain.
This houses numerous mechs and weapons abandoned by House Kurita during Radstadt's conquest in the Fourth Succession War. Do what you can to minimize damage to the surrounding facility.
Yeah, so this is it.
Supplies here will be invaluable to resupplying our forces once the Ronin have been cleared out. Commander, do what you can to maintain the structural integrity of the
Working on it.
The Kun's army will need the supplies here to rebuild after this war is over. I will authorize a performance bonus for you if you are able to minimize damage to the facility.
So behind me or in front of me?
Target facility has suffered significant structural
Oh,
damage.
Schneike's down already?
Fire.
How did he get there so quick? It's not cool.
Target acquired.
Combat vehicle rolling in.
Alright, who's hitting the thing?
Mech's critical. I can hear the pilot screaming from here.
I was gonna say, I thought you were talking about yours. You better not be dead.
Blasted that target into oblivion.
Target destroyed. New target Panther. Heat critical.
Okay, and there we go.
Destroyed.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Heat critical.
Blasted that target into oblivion.
Anybody else? Alright, is that a repair bay? Alright, 40%. Usually that's like the minimum. Unless 20% is the lower threshold. If this is a repair bay, I'm using it. My arm is looking a little gimpy and crispy. Check that out.
System offline.
My lance don't need it. Yeah, there's like most of the main missions didn't even leverage this. Of course, this would be ideal for co-op, hence why there's 4 of them, but cool. Yep. I don't think I can do anything about the orange arm, but we'll see.
System offline.
says. Nope. So it looks like there's a limit to, like, amount of structural repair. I mean, it's not like the bots need this, so might as well test it.
System offline.
Nope, can't fix the structural damage, just the armor.
Alexander Kurita. I am Overste Christian Mansdottir of the Kun's Army of the Free Rasalhague Republic. Your forces are outnumbered and outmatched. Surrender now, and no further harm will come to you and your men.
Tabari, we will never surrender to thieves and terrorists. Go back to Magnuson and tell him that the coordinator will never stand for the theft of Combine wolves to create his Dyna-backed puppet state.
Puppet state.
They're no one's puppets. Not anymore.
Says the former Elgalt officer. I know who your true masters are, Colonel Mansdottir, and no loyal son of the dragon will ever bow to the likes of you. Leave this place now, or die. Steal me! Guide my hand. I will avenge you. For the dragon.
Of course they give him high ground.
New target, rifleman.
Alright, so that's the guy that's got judo chop action, I guess. So I'm gonna be a little wary here. Let's hold off here. Ooh, one right above us. Oh, that's him. That's the one we want to stay away from. You can ramble Japanese all you want. Oh, sneeze. Okay. I gotta go before my army is blown off. Oh, before I get stuck in a wall. Going around him. Thank you for the friendly fire. Oh, I've lost an arm. What did I lose? Oh, my PCC. I can live with that. I can live by living without that. Oh, man. Stay focused on the one run down. Oh, my arm's going. Oh no, my core is gonna go. Hey, there goes those level 3 machine guns I just put in. I'm in trouble. Good job, Bugs Bunny. Let somebody take him down. Put myself in harm's way here. Come on, see, there's not much left. Oh, I got taken down. That's going to cost me. Still 2 left. Who do I take over here? He's still literally stuck on the back. That's why I'm, like, having problems here. This thing's going to be costly. This doesn't have much left on it either. Okay. Does that leave the one on the hill or the other dude?
New target.
Oh, so they took him out already. There we go. So I just got to pay for my mech damage.
You've been beaten, Alexander. Have your forces stand down, or suffer the shame of having my infantry drag you out of your cockpit by force.
I'll put my boot on your face.
Seems I have no choice. DCMS. Tokuseo. Our cause is lost.
Kunzarme, take all remaining Ronin into custody. Have Comstar deliver a message to Rasalhague. Tell Magnuson we have him. Without Kurita, the remaining Ronin will flee or go into hiding. The Republic is secure.
Why is there a cheer track on the comm?
Citizens of Rasalhague, the night has passed, and a new glorious day has dawned on the Republic. I am here with you to announce that the primary perpetrators of the Ronin uprisings across our new Republic have been brought to justice. The Ronin's rejection of our sovereignty and callous disregard for civilian life was nothing new to the people of Rasalhague. Their objective was to reinforce a 700-year culture of oppression and racism towards our people, returning us to a status quo that sought to have them retain absolute power over us. In that, they have utterly failed. Today, the people of Rasalhague remain free, while the Ronin's dated ideals of bigotry die with their misbegotten crusade. This was accomplished not just by the valiant efforts of our own brothers and sisters in the Kung's Armee, or the mercenaries that supported our cause, but from the help of our former countrymen Gunji no Kanrei Theodore Kurita and the soldiers of the DCMS. Although our paths have diverged, Kanrei Kurita and the brave members of the DCMS fought on our behalf against their own. Their sacrifices on behalf of the people of Rasalhague show us all the true honor and compassion of the dragon. Their actions will never be forgotten. This war has acted as a baptism of fire for our new republic. It is one that has forged us into a stronger nation, that has proven to the entire inner sphere
Map
what
change.
we have known all along, that together, the people of the free Rasalhague Republic are no one's lesson. From this day forth, the Rasalhague people will now and forever stand amongst the great houses of the inner sphere as equals.
That would be an undertaking against entrenched powers that be. Compassion of the dragon. Usually don't hear those things in the same sentence. So maybe we're done then. So now that they're liberated, maybe I'm confusing with either maybe there's another section or something else. Nah, 6.5 is a decent payout, but that's mostly because I blew everything up. Yeah, I took 3.6 in damage. Or an extra 3 mil in damage over 2.6 maybe. So there's a king. I don't even know how you get your salvage points all the way up there. Seriously, the King's Crab's worth 49. So Banshee, Stalker, Trebuchet, Rifleman, Catapult, Jenner, Panther, Spider. So at best, we could afford the Rifleman or the Catapult, etc. Actually, or the either Catapult. So let's see what we got here. Look at the hoses. Look at all this. This is garbage. Fight through a gauntlet and you don't get any good juice. I can't take the SRM-6 unless I take the Catapult instead. Ah, terrible. I can't get both the Rifleman and the SRM. Well, I don't have any anyway, because I guess it doesn't matter. So we're going to take the more valuable mech. And a machine gun ammo. Useless. Okay, so he ended up being injured because I booted him out of his mech. Yeah, I took 3.6 total. His took 850, probably in part. Stupid, who was the one standing on the hill? Cyclops? Yeah, she got like no kills, so therefore she was the one that got stuck up there. So I think I wouldn't have taken. I don't think it would have taken as much damage if she was at least another target and contributing. Oh, good, and even another 5 mil on top of that, and some Gauss stuff. That's kind of nice. Confirm that major DCMS units have surrendered. Okay, small out there. Yes, none of this would happen without your help, of course. The Dragon's Breath, Vincent's vigilantes, even in Cameron's Legion, was responsible for the deaths of over 100 children. Only a small portion of the DCS went Ronin. And yet those outnumber the standing army. That's a lot, you know, if you say only a few. But if it's more than your army, you still got a problem. Yeah, you better stay wary with the newly founded government. So... Oh, that's cool. I don't remember if they gave him an updated visual of the injured face. That's kind of interesting. Oh, he still doesn't trust us. Oh, he's not happy with us. So that's why I think there's still more content to happen, so... Wow. Made an enemy... What a chump. Oh, so that's why I couldn't pick our other cadets. They were still flying back from Academy. Okay, so that makes sense. So here we go. This is the first time in a couple episodes we can finally look at the map. So now there's this... It's a little bit more green than teal. Not too many hubs in here. Where are we at? So we're just off the hub. We're Radstadt, and Goonsberg is... Where's Goonsberg at? There's Goonsberg. Yeah, he doesn't want us on Goonsberg. Blah, blah, blah. So I don't see anything other than Elite Pilot. Obviously, there's another mission up here. That's a level or reputation level 13, which we're barely at. This one's a 13. So apparently those are up there in difficulty. But what's going on with the rest of our map here? So I did all that jigsaw stuff only for this to get wedged into the middle between House Kurita and House Steiner. We still have not had the merger. I mean, so Tikhonov obviously got carved out and merged with Davion, and it looks like some of this has started to get resolved since. So we're now in tail end of 3034. I forgot what year we started. Was it 32? I don't know how long we were gone, but you can see this area has been contracted. This area had this little 3-piece in here, maybe 4, and it still had the standalone one. So House Liao has apparently reabsorbed all that back in. And this thing, the St. Ives Compact, is still doing its own thing. I don't know how much of this would be in the news. How far back we'd have to go here. So 32. Yeah, 31. So this is just, it's such, to me, nonsensical stuff. I don't know what this means in terms of anything going on here. So if we go back in time here... Bounty Hunter deaths. Republic formed. Units still declared Ronin. End to Sky Crisis, so maybe... That might be one of the ones. No, that's because Sky was further north. Tomorrow. Yeah, so, I mean, I can't figure out what's going on with all this. Actually, I hope that's not the one that still had an available contract that I was no longer... I mean, I don't know if this game would ever close out your access to quests if the calendar said so. I mean, it does to the main DLC quests. I just don't know if it does that for the small ones or not. So yeah, the map has totally changed. Because you now have a 5th, well actually technically a 6th of House Liao. Yeah, so you had 5 houses, and now you have a 6th one. In between in the north there, and then I don't know if I count these because these are kind of perpetually contested. So let's at least take one hop over to the hub here. We'll take a look at the Elite Pilot, I guess. So we got another stalker. At least we're one step closer to getting that job done. But man, these small fries with the manticores and the harassers are going to take a second. So let's start with repairs. Does not... Oh, so we did get a rifleman out of that. I hope I didn't have to pay for that one. Check that out. We're at 94 million. I can't remember if I hit 100 millions in there before. Yeah, that's going to cost me three in total. It's not... Could be worse, I guess. I guess we'll repair that. Destroy the AC-10. Okay. Junk this one for the time being. The question is, does anything else get moved over? I mean, who knows when our next mission is. Like, I can maybe put the champion. We're really not using that. Stalker, probably. So I prefer not to break them out until we have another major mission set, because I don't use those very often. We haven't been using the archer all that much either. Actually, I should... Anything under 60, and technically that catapult, because I don't have much on it. I mean, some of these are pretty weak. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to do that. In order to save, you know, a few 100,000 every quarter here, we'll upgrade. We'll bring this out and upgrade it later. I don't want to do this with the not the archer, the rifleman. This is the Gauss one. Yeah, I don't know if... I don't know how much I'd get by boosting the Gauss. It just doesn't have enough weapons on it. What level Gausses do I have? I mean, it can go probably pretty heavy here. So I've got zeros. Since I've got ones right now. I've got twos. Yeah, so all I've got is a couple level 3s. What's my damage output going to go from? 15 to 17? Yeah, it's only at 2 points. I don't think that's going to cut it. I mean, that's more of an experimental thing for me to use later. Alright, so let's get these rearranged here. So I was usually doing my beat up stuff in the first row, and then maybe heroes over here. So, beat up, this is another hero, so change slot here. So this is the bigger one. Let's move you up here. The Grasshopper's not a hero, though. We'll leave it where it is. Okay, so these are usually things in this column, stuff I'm inclined to use maybe in this column. The rest is usually for the bots. Do I want to beef this thing? I mean, he's had large lasers, so I wonder... Do I need to get him... Oh man, look at that. I got 23 level 4 small lasers. So I got changed a whole lot, but... I can get him level 2s at least. But man, he's not really getting upgraded a whole lot for doing so. The laser cat. Yeah, my ride's a little crispy. It's worse than T-Rex now. It doesn't even have T-Rex arms. Okay, so I guess the question is, what do we want to do now? Still got 91 million in the bank. We could go take other quests, you know. But before I forget, let's take a look and see what's here. They really like us. They'll give us 25% off. Ah, some solids. Level 0. Have to break out a Shadow Hunt. Ooh, yeah, I'll take your level 2 stuff. What about that LRM 20? I passed the LRMs. Must not have had one. Nope. Nope. So they got an Awesome, a Stalker, and a Vindicator. I pass.
The battlefield is the greatest teacher, and I'm always eager to learn a new lesson. Send me in, and I will apply everything I've learned to come out on top.
She's not as annoying as some of them. So, Speed Demon. Let's just get top speed, which would be helpful. The SRM Specialist, so I guess short-range missiles and then extra damage for some of that. Not convinced. Captain
You ready
Via.
to stop wasting my time?
Nah. Voice doesn't match the helmet. Petty little things. Okay, let's get a save going here before making decisions. Stanzek. Okay, so I wonder if the other mission set I'm thinking of might be part of the Dragon's Gambit one then. It just seemed, one of them just seemed a little weird because he went from like working with a European group to Middle Eastern, or then an Asian to Middle Eastern or something, so it just kind of seemed a little bit weird. So maybe it's the Dragon's Gambit if we're done with Rasalhague then. But then again, Tor Miraborg still doesn't like us, so I don't know if there is anything left with Rasalhague or not. Okay, now we're ready to start figuring out what's next. So actually, let's take a look at our quest list here. So we've still got campaign stuff to work on. I think this was Middle South Territory. We got some level 9s and up. Man, stuff all seems light on the payout, but they're probably giving us some X or something. So if I were to go in order here, probably take a lightweight one. So I guess our lowest one is probably this. I think if we get one of these chains knocked out. Ooh, medium lasers. Yeah, maybe we'll take that one then. Let's see what it says. And it's on a part 1, so we'd have to get everything done. This is a default one, but it's a level 12, 4.8. Interesting, it's got the LRM 20s on there. Man, I'd have to give up like 2 of those for the job. Charity case. What was this? Clear level 13 without knowing what we're getting out of it. Okay. So is there anything here that got... Oh, they gave us assassin. So we did finish those in need. That was the one with the sky people. not the stuff from Avatar, but the sky conflict or whatever. Alright, so let's see where this other job's going to take us, man. It's way somewhere I didn't really want to go. Air of Nothing takes us all the way out there. I mean, man, look at all these yellows, though. We could pick all these up on the way. Why don't we fly into all these territories, pick all these up, so they're at least on the list, and then maybe we'll tackle the intended one, but of course that's... excuse me, burn a lot of gas. This one's a 12. Demolition times 2 in a raid. You know what? Actually, we don't even have to fly into... I think we just have to enter the territory. Wouldn't that be great? Got up to 100 million in C-bills and spent all joyriding in space. So they're going to give us a dragon. I wonder if that's one of the other... There's like 3 hero dragons. I don't know if that's one of them or not. Alright, so that one's now on the list. You know what? Let's stop here for a hero mech check. And our other pilot recovered. Ooh, we got a lead pilot. Let's see what they got. Not much of interest. Okay. Ooh, a crab. And it's a laser machine with some missiles. Okay. Alright, I don't see much there. So I think once we hit this territory, we should be able to get that one activated. We'll fly halfway to the industrial hub. The Shadow Coup. None of us Lyran generals. Apparently they don't pronounce the Y the same way. Okay, star map. So that takes us in 2 different locations. Let's go to the hub. Look at who. What is this jank pathfinding again? Like you go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, not a bad guess. 7 to get all the way over to there. Like, okay, so if I fly here, what's it going to do? You act like there's a giant supernova combined with a black hole right in the middle. Oh, we entered 3035. Any changes in the map again? Did this just go north? Was that little tentacle there? I don't remember. Okay, so anyway, where are we at? So now how's it going to take us up there? It's going to go then south the other way. It's like because there's no stars in between. It's got a slingshot you all the way through. That's just ridiculous. What a waste of gas. Alright, anything here? Ooh, there's an elite mech. There we go. How about that one? That one's not volunteering any information yet. Anything fun? Nope. Around 15. Oh, here we go. Maybe. Level 2 solids. Because I haven't tinkered with the burst fires yet. So if I get redundant there, and then we start doing some of that. Alright, what do they got going on over here? See, look at this. We're bypassing another one. Oh, the cataphract? Yeah. For how much? Starburst. Wow, look at that. It's got some interesting ballistics on it. So we got dual AC5s, AC10, and then lasers. Oh, and it tops out at 64. Armor's already at 430. Still kind of... Oh, yeah, and we got a markup from them, too, so they're not crazy about us. Man. This thing is not one of my favorite models. I mean, this would probably be the only way I would use it. It's interesting that it's on the arms. Yikes. 70. I haven't even started spending money on other upgrades yet, like for the fire starter, the Battle Master yet. I can, but I'm not ready to spend 17 on that yet. Alright, let's head down here. Look at this, more jank piloting. Where's our destination? Over here? Is any one of these any better? Nope. Oh, there's one here at least. Hopefully that makes it worth our time. Maybe. Oh, check that out. Level 4 large laser. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's already into the level 3s. We'll take that too. Well, no RM20. Nope, no level 4 though. That's unfortunate. Small lasers, we'll do that. Alright, what do they... Oh, we're not the correct one yet. Let's go over to here. Smolnik. Smolnicky. Ah, we'll take the dragon though. See, it's 7. We can live with that. It's not as useful, but something the bots can roll around in. Yeah, we're down to 79. We were, what, at 93? So I've already spent 13 mil. Again, part of that was my repairs, but... Alright, we'll do that. At least we get one of these taken care of. Standing suspicious. So I think we got 2 hero dragons now. I think I just bought... No, that's not the one I want. Yeah, I don't want the burst fires. If I go zeros, take all those. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get to our destination here without incident. Alright, let's get all the way here. Out of range? Are you kidding me? Look at this! I'm gonna fly all the way around the space mountain to get there. That is ridiculous. I mean, seriously, closest point. Here, go here, hop over to there. It is making me waste 500,000 in fuel. Like, okay, how about going to here? Nope, out of range, out of range. Am I going this way? That's ridiculous. It's not letting me go without flying off in some insane direction here. Well, I guess I don't have a choice, do I? Here goes more money. Alright, now that we're in the middle of nowhere, let's see, look at this academy out in the middle of nowhere. Alright, can I get to here? I can. Alright, let's just go here. Gotta get some action going. Too much flying around in space. Alright, now that I've done poor piloting efficiency. Penobscot. Okay. Large mercenary force, you don't say. Tonnage limit 240. See if they're working for my brother. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, we should be able to overpower this. Definitely need money for all the space fuel. Okay. Remove. Remove. You can get your catapult back. I mean, I can go back to my fire starter. You know what? I want to run around the hunchback. And let's see. Thanks, fire. I don't have a adequate fire starter though. Oh, I still got more repairs to do on some of these apparently. Alright, Chris, let's see if you learned anything. Let's give you the... So which one's the new one? I think this is the new one. 10 under. I'll live with it. Action time.
Hostile mech on scope. Let's see what this pilot's made of.
Our targets have given our employer nothing but problems. We've been hired as a solution. Find them and put them down for good. We'll be on standby to evac you once the job is done.
My brother Emil knows that I am taking steps to bar him from inheriting my noble entitlements upon my death. Court rumors have recently spread saying that he is amassing a great mercenary force, intending to launch a coup to claim what he believes is rightfully his. I cannot move against my brother without proof of his treachery. I want you to take out key members of this supposed mercenary force he has built up on his land, and then report back to me.
I'm not seeing our targets at this location. Make way to the next nav point.
Of course we're not. You never have the right location the first time.
Looks like we're at the wrong place, Commander. Our target must have given us the slip. Let's check out the other locations.
You mean like this one where there's 3 icons?
Readings on all of our targets. Take them out before more hostiles converge on your position.
Nope, we got the tag along here.
They destroyed one of my components.
Yeah, your arm.
I'm showing nothing on scopes that can be identified as our
Destroyed your
targets.
face.
We'll have to move on to the next nav point.
Acquired.
That's overkill.
Destroyed.
6 lasers for a turret.
Main target Protege.
Alright, so I don't want to overheat, so let's not miss. We ain't no head left. go.
Target destroyed.
Don't really want to waste time on you small fries.
Target cataphragm.
Those just blew some armor off.
Head down. Can hear the pilot scream through my cockpit.
New target.
That will leave a mark.
Thunderbolts. We'll offset for the headshot here.
Incoming missile.
There we go.
Shaking that one off. You nailed him right in the head.
Destroyed.
Enemy destroyed.
That's not relevant.
Target acquired.
Taking heavy damage.
Oh, that's witched on me. Didn't realize I was shooting at the cicada instead of the locust. Jerk.
Target Alpha has been neutralized.
Oh, that was him. Oh,
That's the last of them,
never
Commander.
mind.
My eyes may be deceiving me, but these supposed mercenaries appear to be flying House Merrick colors. Commander, it is imperative that you return to your dropship at once. I need your battle mech's gun cam footage and sensor readings. If Emil has indeed enlisted House Merrick into his scheme, I will see him hung for treason over this.
We fulfilled our contract, Commander. Let's get you out of here now.
Let's stay out of this one.
Hostiles, a smoking carcass.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Incoming missile.
That missile took a long time to get there, so I wasn't even expecting it to make it. The 5-minute missile. Well, the wonky effects again. Yeah, they're not giving us anything. I don't even want that urban, do I? Another 7, I guess one. There we go. Stop that noise. Part 2. Ooh, yeah, that's right. Medium lasers on the table. These are not mercenaries. He's assembling loyal servants. Alright, now busting out the big dogs. Right now, where's it? Oh, training complete. Forgot the way. Oh, Zeus. Oh, that's right. Don't have the Zeus mech affinity. Cap up by 2. Good, good. Transit. Cap up by 2. Good. Where was that at? Radstadt. Oh, okay. That's why we were a little low on pilots there. So, are we still stuck here? Contracts. Okay, yes, there we go. Let's... Oh, we can't repair here. It's not like it's that big. Well, we can, I guess. No, we can't. Enough to fly over one. Spend 50,000. It's not like we don't have enough mechs to get us by. I did use a little goofy stuff here. Yeah, let's keep going. Damage coverage again. Another 2.2 on the payout. Yeah, I'd rather not spend money flying around if I don't have to. Okay. Do I really want the Battle Master yet? Let's go with the Fire Starter, just because. Actually, Oh, you know what? I might have enough level 4s to probably put on that thing yet, but I'm not sure. How's this thing doing? That's fine. It'll be alright. That one could probably use a little help. Yeah, you can, You want a Marauder? Here, take a Marauder. She's 10 out of 10. She can handle lasers. This could be a very bad idea.
Prepare for battle mech departure.
Depends on what we're fighting.
Warning. Hangar doors open.
Oh, artillery.
Clear.
Well, that was
Reactor on
providential.
sensors online.
Yes, I will destroy the artillery. Good thing I'm in this one.
Commander, I've deployed the entirety of the Penobscot
Oh, this one's
militia
gonna up on
and
the
have rerouted
ridge.
House Richter's honor guards to the
Vaguely
Verona
recall
River.
this.
We must repel Emil's forces before they can cross the river at all costs.
Hostile mech is marching up on us. Looks like this pilot's got some balls.
New target locust.
Eh. Artillery first. Yep, there goes the artillery. Fast as fast can be, they'll never catch me.
Never gets old.
Raptor unit squad taking heavy damage.
Yeah, taking every damage. Alright, artillery, where you at? You blow yourself up.
Blasted that target into oblivion.
Alright, there's half.
This kill to the Free Wolf League.
Dedicating each kill now? Well, that's interesting. My bots followed me all the way over here. I guess I should have left it in control mode. I didn't think to do that. Ah! Probably got a jump jet. Alright, be done with this cursed artillery.
Target acquired.
Alright, enough of that. Geronimo! He's gonna hit the jets right before landing. Avoid taking pressure on the legs.
Enemy mech heavily damaged. Let's finish them off.
New target Raven.
Oh, Raven. Did we get rid of the Raven quest?
I'm taking
Collect two or destroy?
Defaulting opponent.
Acquired.
Ooh, VTOLs.
Radar's making noise. Incoming contacts. Let's break them. That target's a heap.
Target acquired.
No vindication for you. Nice try. not gonna get you very far.
Ooh, that hostile
Nope, apparently we still don't have the kills. Either collect or we got rid of it.
Flee.
I'm no help to the free world in this state. I'll have to reject.
Poof!
done for.
Another enemy dropship incoming. Enemy reinforcements
Bring something heavy this
inbound.
time. See something.
Target Phoenix
I was
Hawk.
gonna say, I thought that might have been an assassin, but I was close. Still no match for the mighty fire starter.
Raptor unit receiving heavy fire.
Target destroyed. New target Jenner.
I gotta watch the thing on my left. These guys aren't very good. They're like hugging the wall, going nowhere. Wow, that didn't have a much left.
Enemy are deploying still more reinforcements, Commander.
Bring it.
That target's a heap.
Behind me.
Targeted mech heavily damaged. I'm no good here. Time to punch out.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Nope, we dropped more over there. Why do I have a mech that's stuck on something again?
New target Spider. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Taking heavy damage.
Ooh, that hostile's a smoking carcass.
Target destroyed.
Oh, they brought something bigger in this time. Still no match for machine guns.
Target destroyed.
See ya. Boom, boom! We done yet? They're hiding more on us. Why? Look at this. What kind of retarded bot do I have? It's sitting out there in the middle of the river, stuck on some collision geometry. Alright, so I got more to eliminate, but this means there's probably something hiding out here somewhere. Gonna wander around. Hey, at least the water looks good. Nice and shiny. Like, what was this? No, it's not the Cyclops. What are you doing? Hello? I got my leg stuck. Oh, now it's moving.
Incoming.
Jeez.
Have some fun.
Target
Blasted that target into oblivion.
I like how the Firestarter's got the 4 different hard points. Like when it's on the
target destroyed.
when I say that I mean spatially, because like when on the Battle Master they're shooting from the same location, and now you get to see like 4 bursts from different directions. Okay, so they sent more stuff. Now what? Anything more to throw at us? I do recall this was one of those ones that like has some trigger issues. Alright, nobody back here. Come on out, bots. Be funny, they get one stuck somewhere too. Oh, there's more choppers coming in. Apparently they expect you to cover more of the map.
Target acquired.
I ain't got no missiles. I got it.
Destroyed.
Thank you for the PPC support over there. Oh, now there's a mech showing up. There we go. Yep, they got one stuck in the collision too. This one wanted to be on a boat really bad, apparently, even if it's a grounded boat. Well, now he's moving. Now I figured it out.
New target fire started.
Oh, it's too bad it's not next one. Oh, there is something else over here. Heavy fire because you're fixed in place there. Wow, yeah, one got stuck in on us too. They did not test their collision models very well on this. Look at this guy. What am I supposed to do?
New target blackjack.
Come on. Come on.
Look out, Commander. More enemy mechs inbound.
Now that we found them. Alright, at least it resolved the obstruction. This map needs an enema. Are they really just throwing lightweight stuff at me still? See a scrub.
Destroyed.
Oh, they sent 3 lights and a medium. Wow.
Acquired.
Let's go knuckle dragger.
Target destroyed.
Oh, what's the one on the left hitting me? Yep.
Target acquired.
Silly hunchback.
Commander, right in the head.
Savage. That better be all of them.
Pay for this
There we go.
cowardly assault. Although I doubt he will go on the run, despite this defeat. Knowing him, he would never
Now I'm gonna get stuff repaired.
trading in his linen sheets for a tent in the woods. Emil will most likely retreat to his villa in the Prospect Mountains. and
Ooh,
make his
scenic
final
territory.
stand there. Come by my command center when you return, Commander. We have a siege to prepare for.
A siege. Alright, here we go. 2.3, respectable. All those mechs we took out still can't. Ooh, a flea and a vindicator. Can't afford the blackjack. Need some lasers, please. Well, SRMs are on the table and level 2 lasers. AC5 ammo. Lots of E-Syncs. Choose your trash wisely. There's not even that many 2s in here. So, I guess these are valuable. Guess I'll take some of these. Alright, not too bad on damage, but we'll go get stuff repaired first. So, Heir of Nothing Part 3, we will accept, except we will delay. We'll be right back. Start here. Oh, it's got an arena. So, let's do this. Let's repair that. Repair that. Alright, repairs underway. Tops out at 6 days. So this thing had... I put level 0 solids on this thing. It's slow. Slow as dirt. But I could go up to level 3s now that I've got a few in reserve here. Oh, I got 2 level 2s. 3s. Interesting. I don't have anything. I'll stick with the zeros, because especially since I got the arm blown off last time. That's under repair. I was gonna say, dude, that thing is like tearing it up, even with the level 1s. Oh, you know what? It's because I put the level 2s. Oh my goodness, this thing is gonna shred if I start putting 2s on here. Do I have enough 2s? What's this doing? I can go level 3s on this one as well for the lasers. I'm gonna do that. Can I bolster the bots? This thing needs a repair with the LRM-15. What do I put in there? 10 or a different? Whatever. Let's do that. UCAN has upgrade. Alright, anything else still broken here? That's broken. AC-10 burst fire. So apparently didn't have a lot of those. I got a level 4, got level 2. Guess we'll just bump you down a level. Alright, how about we advance the clock so I can get my Hunchback and Fire Starter. There we go. Then the Fire Starter. Oh, I got some 4s on there. How many 4s I got left? Oh my goodness, this is going to do him better. Alright. I could put 3s all around. You know what? I'm feeling more comfortable doing that. I mean, they're all firing at the same rate, and I'm not worried about losing the 4s just yet. I'd rather have a lot more 4s because this thing I get wrecked so easily because it's a lightweight. Okay, let's go 3s. Yeah, we'll just make this the 3 machine. We got plenty of lasers now. Oh my goodness, you know what? I didn't realize we had so many 4s. Change your plan. I changed my mind again. Alright, now we'll be doing no more damage with this thing. Okay, so I think everybody's caught up. Alright, let's do this. I may have to take a quick break here before we do part 3. If we get that done, I'll try to do some arena. If we got anything flexible, try to get another shot at the elusive Firestarter X1. So, contract. Alright, be right back and we'll then take care of this one. Okay. This guy's really uptight about making sure his brother doesn't take over. Well, they've increased the difficulty, but not the tonnage, so I'm not really expecting a whole lot here. Oh, I didn't upgrade the Hunchback, did I? Oh well. Let's keep looking for nothing in the junk pile here. I mean, actually, considering we're not getting much, I guess I'll try to get more out of cash this time. Really, do I need... Yeah, whatever. So still 235, I guess. I have no idea what we're up against, so even doing the fire starter, questionable. I've not saved in a minute, so let's do that also before I do something stupid. Number 3, good to go. Deploy, ready, hit it.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Can't I get somebody to mop up this loading ramp?
This mountain villa is only
Oh, we got all kinds of NPCs. Oh, I remember this one.
It appears that his Merrick forces have
Lots of
installed
artillery
defenses
here.
along the path and are preparing a defensive position along this patch of road to repel our forces. We will need this patch of road cleared of all Merrick forces before we can box him in. So assist House
already got hit.
militia units in destroying all enemy forces that wear the Merrick Eagle.
New target clear.
I really need to get that artillery removed.
I can't do anymore. I have to bail.
You bail. Yeah, so I don't remember what the outcome of this one was, just that you end up having to fight some stuff down the valley, but it's artillery, so it's annoying. We have 2 artillery batteries or just the 1? Oh, there's a second one.
Target acquired.
That's some awful close range firing for these guys. Alright, there's half the artillery.
Target destroyed. New target commander.
They just run down the hill. Yeah, I do. You want the road clear? I want the skies clear. I didn't finish. There, artillery down.
Enemy destroyed. I need to bail out.
Target acquired.
All these runners I gotta chase down.
Target acquired.
It's not a spider, it's a raven. Well, I know spider marks.
Enemy reinforcements inbound.
Oh. No scare of the big bad wolf hound. This doesn't go very well.
Enemy dropship incoming.
4 lasers in the chest. Don't have a lot of blue tanks, still got a lot of blue mechs though. Sending in all the little guys. Man, there's like 8 of them.
I can hear the pilot screaming from here.
I don't feel like running into that hornet's nest just yet.
That has its name.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Oh, that was blue. They got army of commandos.
More enemy mechs inbound.
Oh, you don't say.
Target acquired.
The enemy are deploying still more reinforcements, Commander.
That will leave a mark.
Yeah, probably had to do this one more than once the first time around. Do I go up the mountain? What's going on up here? What's he shooting at? They're shooting at stuff. They're just wrecking the base or what?
New target locus.
The pestilence. The bugs. Let's go, NPCs. Get over here.
Clear the area.
Oh, trying to land that on my head? What do I look like? A bullseye? Is that it? Or we got more? Rihanna's usually got more bad news. What's going on? Okay, yes, eliminate all the mechs. Well, show me the ones that remain. What's that?
New target spider.
Oh, they got something else. NPC maybe. Nope, they got the NPC. Would you look at that?
Target acquired.
Alright, we'll take out the big dog.
You just ride his cockpit.
Alright, spider. No running. Oof.
Now stand down. We've just received word from the sniveling coward that he is surrendering to our forces. House Richter's honor guard will handle this matter from here. Return to my estate and we'll settle up your final payments. You were well worth the money.
Expect 100 million medium lasers. Medium lasers are the currency of the realm. Surprised we're not even at the 2-hour mark. I was expecting a lot more to go on the Rasalhague stuff, but we only had one mission left. Alright, man, look at all these that we took down. Can't really do anything with. Yeah, it's not one-on-one anyway. Oh, I got 2 of them. We got all this bottom feeder stuff. Alright. Man, look at all this garbage. That's what I get for dipping into the bottom rung of mission selection here. I don't start from the top, I suppose, unless I want another mech. So I got locusts. Yeah, why don't I take something here? Take the commando for 10 and just take that. I don't need those. Alright. Alright, check that out. At least he gave us some stuff in 2.3. Finally surrendered after a little temper tantrum. Live out life in luxurious solitude or in a prison cell. An extra bonus, he says. I don't know what the extra bonus is. Alright. Another happy customer. So I guess let's head on over to... Oh, we got 2 things up here now? I don't know what that is. Oh, that's just marking those. Any changes to the map? We're almost to 2036. Don't see too much changing here. Looks like everything's par for the course. Alright, so here we are outside of useful territory. So there's a 2, 3, 4 arena things. I didn't even look when we were here, but let's go see if find anything to give us the X1. Only run across it once. So we got 4v4 medium and a medium duel. Fight a duel against a medium mech. Well, that's not really that exciting. That's not that exciting either. So let's get our repairs started. Ooh, damage the Wolverine. Junk this one. Repair. 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 Alright, so this one's got one. Let's see what's going on up here. How are we doing? So we're back up to 74, so we've recovered about 4 million. Rare Griffin. What's that look? No, I'm looking more just at contracts, thank you very much. 4v4 light. Free-for-all light. Let's do both of these. Tonnage limit 35. So I don't know why this is a multiple. You must be complete the following consecutively. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, let's try this one. Saving first, of course. Concane. Contract, here we go. So definitely on the damage coverage. I don't want to lose my stuff. Well, even if I lose it covered, but I don't have to pay too much here. Let's max out salvage. And the rest in cash. See, guys, you're all riding the pine. It's kind of funny that it allowed me to take 2 pilots in. I don't want those others. Alright, we are maxed out at 35. Give us the X1. All by my lonesome. These clowns.
Jackson Prime alongside Cotton Bateman. We've got an exciting match on tap for you. It's like your favorite frosty beverage, only you drink it in with your eyes. So get ready to drink up.
It's interesting they call him Cotton Bateman. I mean, so Cotton was, yeah, the commentator in Dodgeball, I think played by Jason Bateman, the actor. I'd have to double check because I have only seen him in a couple movies. I think the other one was Hancock.
New
But that's kind of weird that
starter.
they would do dual direct reference.
Landed. Here we go.
Cotton needs a new pair of shorts.
Now our eyes are feasting.
500 what damage? This is regular damage. Chase all these guys down. Oh, is that a fire starter? It's a K. You gotta be kidding me. I want an X1.
Oh, he took a hit. Some offensive weapons have been impacted. I think his ability to come out on top will be impacted too. Folks, he sends another opponent packing to the scrapyard. Building his personal museum of defeated rivals, Jackson.
Yes, the
This
museum.
could be a tipping point here, folks. He's lost some firing capabilities. He'll need to adjust in a hurry. Yeah, time is not your friend, Jackson. More like a scorned ex-girlfriend laughing at you when you're sitting alone at a restaurant by yourself where you proposed and she rejected you. God, you can save that for therapy. He sends another opponent down with authority. He made it look easy. Cotton, there's another opponent down for the count. Counting is so overrated, Jackson.
Alright. There's an X1.
Wow!
How do I keep it alive?
I hope he waved goodbye.
Headshot?
This could be a turning point. His weapon systems have
Give me that
been
salvage.
damaged. This could spell trouble. I can spell trouble already. TRBL trouble.
Oh, jeez. Alright, where'd they go?
New target, Jenner.
Come on. Is it Jenner v. Jenner?
Target acquired.
Raven. Who's hurting the worst? I guess whoever's closest.
God, it looks like some of his offensive capabilities have been neutralized. Yeah, he'll need those to win, Jackson. Wow, his leg just went for a ride. He'll have to really leg this one out to win, Jackson.
Oh, there's one. I did miss another one back there.
Another opponent bites the dust. And that doesn't sound tasty. God, he stacked
Done.
another opponent on the scrap heap. Starting to build a tower of himself.
Ah! These guys. I guess there's the K.
Folks, it's all over. Mason takes the match a tremendous victory. He'll be busting out some acting gin momentarily, Jackson. Delivered another opponent straight to the abyss. He's turning the arena into a metal graveyard. I just hope they don't come back as ghosts. That's why you sleep with a nightlight.
I don't know, guys. Alright. Oh, it was collect ravens. Oh, they didn't give me the X1. I don't know if that one. No, it doesn't look like it's a special one, but either way, if it works for the collection, might as well take it. Jeez. I mean, I blew the thing's head off. I mean, what's not supposed to be left about that? Come on. So there's 10, and then I guess I can take. So I'll take this thing. I'll take all the mechs home in a collection. I didn't even take that much damage, so I mean that's a good thing. Roll it. Play it again and again and again to get the X1.
Prime time coming to you from inside the arena, and we're primed and ready for another intense match where our combatants are looking to send their opponent to the scrap heap.
Destroy life.
Just another day
Oh,
at the
it's
office for these guys, Jackson.
a duel. Where you at? Where'd you go?
New target Wolfhound.
Meh. Like, was that stuck in it? I mean, like, it was at the same elevation. Where the heck did this thing go? Come on. Oh. Oh, it's like way in the distance, that's why. Is he gonna be stuck in the corner? What kind of duel is this? Walk 300 million paces, turn around, and don't face your opponent.
This match has slowed to a crawl. They look like they're afraid to make a mistake. They should be more afraid of boring the audience to death.
Okay, you see me. That means you're hiding in the fog over here. He's just sitting there. Come on, man. That's short work of you. He's a little stuck.
Mason picks up the victory. What a performance! Ooh, he won some fans, including me. I'll be sticking around for his autograph.
So exciting. We'll try the other one. We'll probably wrap after that as long as I'll butcher the arsenal. And 1.7. Wow, you can take that, that's it. So, I mean, I got headshots on that thing. It was still available. Ooh, 55 out of 60. Okay, let's get some repairs done here. It's actually... Cold storage. Cold storage. Repair. So... did I check any of this yet? Oh, there we go. There's a pile of level 3s. That definitely makes for some redundance at that point. Alright. Nothing else in there. Nope, not listening to you guys. So collect 2 ravens. What am I getting for that? Obviously I kept it in there. Getting machine guns, so I guess my hope is that I'm getting some level 4s or 5s out of that. Okay, that's why I didn't get rid of that task. Okay, there was one other one here, so this is a 4v4. I guess, do I have any other lights? That was the question. I don't have any others in here, so I'd have to pull a couple out. It's in the hero. I still haven't found the hero one, have I? That was my original. Do I bring somebody else out? Do I have a hero version of any one of these? I can't get the mech info on any of these. There's the hero one. So well, here's what I'll do. I'll deck these 2 out. Have somebody go in with me. I don't need a 4v4. I'll do a 3v4. Alright, so small ballistics, you ain't getting nothing other than poopy machine gun. Oh look, I could only have 2 poopy machine guns. So medium. Oh look, I've got 2 poopy medium lasers. Oh, maybe I've only got 1. Where'd the other go? There it is. I got one of those. I'll give you a level 1 there. So I'm still 6 under. Well, it's probably because I would need some ammunition. Then perhaps a double heatsink. Oh, gotta have a larger spot for that. Oh, jump jets, right. And I could put one. Let's do a single. Alright, you don't have a whole lot to work with here, so check that out. I got 5 level 5 medium lasers from the Heir of Nothing one. I didn't even double check to look at that. So that'll put some stuff in the arsenal. Well, we give this thing a small burst one, so you know what? Let's do that. A little variety. And it's got no jump jets, making it relatively useless. So double. Oh, can't I double needs a 3 spot? That's crazy. Alright, let's go single. And max the armor, I guess. Oh, still can't do it. Single. Revert. Max armor. Here. Wait, what? Oh no! Can't believe I did that. You want to revert. 1 and 2 strip armor. Alright, where's the 0? There we go. Okay, double, single, strip armor, max armor. 17 days, okay. Alright, so that should be enough to take that on. Let's timeline this out. Oh, we're gonna have to pay. Gotta pay 2.1. Yeah, thankfully. Yeah, thanks to having the extra mechs out there. Boo. Okay, timeline. Alright, contracts. Save. Actually, save first. Okay. Timeline. Nope, don't want that contracts. There we go. Okay. A little bit of damage coverage. So, get 7 of these. There we go. Max out. Get cash out of the rest. I'm going for X1 or bust. That still seems like a bit much. Let's go 1 down. There we go. Try to at least get $1 million out of the job. Alright. Let's got some stuff to do here. The Laser Master. Which one do we give him? The H, or do we give the Commando? Let's give him the H. We'll get Crisp in here with the Commando. Alright, let's try that. As always, this might not be a great idea. Oh, rather urban.
MechWarriors have the green light. Let's go!
Wait, was this 4v4 light or medium? Because 140 divided by 4 is like 35. Oh yeah, 35 plus. That'll be fine. Alright, quit tripping on stuff. Where are they at? How big is this one? Pretty large for our urban one. visual yet. Oh, come on, guys. You hide in a corner? Well, they're moving.
New target overlap. Target acquired.
Is there even a single X1 in here? Even a fire starter? Non-X1? Ooh, is that a Raven? I'll take the Raven if I can get the kill on it.
Mason casts another opponent aside.
Whoa, that's the Turbo Urban.
Can you miss it? That component went flying. Lands an effective strike. Mason knocks another mech out of the fight.
This one's not running.
A crippling blow. His weapon is rendered useless.
Target flee.
Another mech down.
My other one's still stuck back there.
Mason stands
Done.
in the winner's circle. A victory that cements his status as one to watch.
Cements is status. It's going to be cements his status. I may confuse their verbs and pronouns. Ugh. English still is a thing, you know? Don't let AI ever take it from you. Got a million. Ooh, so famous. See if we get a bonus out of that. There's the Raven. Alright, we can turn that stuff in. Okay. So we'll take that. Don't quite need those, but we'll see. Let's take the Arena Supercharger at least. Let's take that, and that, and that. And that. And one of those, and I guess that. Auto Cannon 5 Rapid Fire and 1.2 and a medium lance? I don't even know what that is. Is that melee? The arena has no biases. Alright, yeah, whatever. So I guess if I don't have reason to keep the Ravens, we'll get this out of here. Get me some machine guns. I mean, I've tried these. They're fast, but fast does not necessarily take other mechs down. So I kept that one for a reason. Ah, this is yep. Rasalhague did have a successor. Oh, maybe this was. That's a beachheaded Ronin territory. And this might be just... Now, this is probably just something else, though. See, it's not forcing us to fly out of here. Okay. So we're in December. No, we're in March 36. Did we check the map in 36? I don't remember. Does not look any different. I don't think. Okay. If I'm still in the hub, I might as well repair this. So back up to 75 mil, but I gotta go to another location if we want to do another arena one before we finish. Do I have to repair the others? I didn't look. Nope. They didn't even take any damage. So I did all the heavy lifting. Okay, let's see if we can do the medium, or, arena in here, then we'll kind of wrap. I have to fly all the way back to Rasalhague. Double heat sinks, binary laser, AC2. Equipment. So that's just saying that's rare, it's not the one we're looking for. Extreme binary laser. Okay, nothing to see here. Contracts, what do we got? Lights, another 4v4 light, and a free-for-all medium. So I guess we'll take this one out. And again, not expecting too much here. Alright, we'll do one more save just to, again, prevent my stupidity. We got number 6. Oh, I did not save. Like I was saying. Please ensure you have enough free space. Yeah, come on, guys. It's a multi-gigabit, partial terabyte hard drive. So it's still got the same limitations then as the PS4 version. It's just that it's not a space issue; it's a number of saves issue. So I gotta start deleting some of our stuff. So we got what 20 episodes in before having to start cycling this. So stand by for some utility operations here. Guess we can't go back to episode 1. Forever preserved in time, in video form. Okay, but now I still have to do this. Not enough space, my eye. Alright, see. Told you. Okay, this will be the last one for the evening, so I'll do one on the coverage. That's, oh, hazard pay. Okay. I don't know how many we're going to need for this thing, but 20 should get us there. Confirm.
Heads up, Commander.
Same
Weather conditions in the
team.
area will restrict visibility.
Ice fog.
It's showtime! Settle in and get ready for a night of intense action, only found in the grounds
Destroy
of the
priority
arena.
target quickly. That's new. I don't think I've seen one of those options before. Can I get there in time? Those 40-minute 45? Batty? Was this Donkey Kong Country? I'm gonna take on some baddies. How far is this thing? Well, it's not gonna happen if I can't get to him in time. Come on up over the hill.
Target acquired.
Oh, missed. He's still way out there. This is the fastest thing I can do outside of a supercharge. Has he been parked in the corner the whole time?
Raven.
They're all kind of congested right there.
We got an enemy mech. We gotta turn it back.
Take out the spider if I can get it first. 15 seconds, huh? Seconds, 5 seconds. Got it. Oh, are you kidding me? 1 second?
Ooh, ammo explosion. This could be a big moment here.
Destroyed.
Another opponent.
So all 3 were over here. Where's the other one at? We overheating? What's going on here?
Effective strike. Another
There's the other
mech
one.
destined for the salvage yard.
Pop goes the weasel.
He won a lot of fans and created some rivals with that performance.
Ooh.
Another opponent off the board. Mason is brimming with confidence.
Alright, that was rather dismal. I'm tempted to see if there's another light one at the other arena. Rather unfortunate. That's a lot of arena missions to do those. Can't believe they didn't want to give me that one. And all that salvage for nothing. Okay, I'll take a wolfhound. And all this other garbage. So this one's a medium. Yeah, odds of getting an X1 in there, unlikely. So let's do repairs first. Okay, and so we still got arena here, and so difficulty 22. Oh, it's got the weight of 200, so that's probably not the one I want. Let's try the far one. Make sure I didn't miss equipment while here. Oh, also, let's check my machine guns here. Anything fun? I hope they give us some 5s. There we go. Yeah, they gave us some 5s. Alright. Good to see. I want more, though. That's not enough. Okay, contracts. 4v4 open, 4v4 medium. Yeah. Not good enough.
Let's do this, Commander. Drinks are on me when we get back.
Alright, just out of curiosity then. So we got no other arenas anywhere nearby. Or any other industrial hubs. 2-mission operation. I'm going to check this just because, but otherwise I think we're done. I'm not going to do mediums. The whole point. Firestarter, X1. We could check the cantina though. Kill a Marauder 2. I haven't seen any of those in a while. Demolishers. Don't we got Manticores and Harassers. Yeah, that'll take a while. Still got to kill another Stalker. Open duel. 100. Medium. Okay. I think we're done here. I can't think of much else. I guess the next question is what
Ready,
contract
sir.
are we going
Let's
to
get
take?
work. Ready, sir. Let's get to work.
Alright, so these are campaign. We'll hold off on those. So we got bow and arrow for 8. We got blood minerals for 7 here. Oh, so this is a Kestrel Lancer one? That's right. So they kind of started introducing Rasalhague prior to the DLC. That's intriguing. I mean, I don't know if it formed the map portion or not, but I don't know. We get 4 million and an Orion out of it. So again, base game, base game, base game, base game, as far as I know, because it doesn't have the organization here. So it's either the only truth that sticks for 3.5 or bow and arrow for 300 and probably a mech. This would be the older of the two. Let's do this one and see where that's at. That should hopefully be south, at least not too far. Or is it? There we go. So yeah, we could fly along this path, start enabling all these. There's at least 4 of them right there. Hit up some of these industrial hubs, get some of these other yellows. Man, there's still another 7, 8 yellows. We got a lot of high reward quests still to do. From a completion standpoint there. Okay, so that'll be our target next time. And we got Rasalhague done, as far as I know. I just can't remember if there's a pop-up one or if Tor just sits there and remains perpetually angry at all mercenaries in general. So that's it. I guess it's been productive. Just didn't feel like it was pound for pound all that much. So we spent some of our earnings, built up to about 90 million. We got the hero, one of the hero dragons, did some upgrades, did some arena, got close. We found an X1, didn't quite get it in the salvage option though, so that'll be for another time. And then meanwhile, we'll start working on some high reward quests until Kerensky. So I don't remember. So I don't know if Solaris Showdown activates based on a timing or if it activates based on maybe success in the arena. So that could, if it's a timing one, which actually probably is timing because we didn't have access to it. Otherwise, if it were arena, it would have let us get there eventually. So yeah, we'll have to wait till Solaris Showdown comes up, and then the Kerensky ones. I mean, Dragon's Gambit, actually, so we still got 3 major chains left. And that's even before finishing the story and seeing where the Kerensky stuff takes us. So, alrighty, that's it for now. So thanks everybody for joining. I know we had a few people hanging out on YouTube, a couple people on Twitch, and again, I always never know on Odysee because it usually just shows like 1 or 2 sometimes. But yeah, likely be back tomorrow. Metal Slug Tactics or Tactical Tuesday. Have a fantastic one, and see you soon.